Well, it is time to talk a little outdoors, taking advantage of the beautiful open spaces and the lakes that we have here in the great state of Tennessee. This morning we sit down with Matthew Cameron from the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency to talk about some up-and-coming projects as well as one already underway. Great to see you.
Yes, ma'am, always.
It's always fun to talk outdoors when I don't get to do it very often because usually you and Chris, you know.
That's right.
Yes,
Yep.
He loves to talk fishing, and so that's kind of where we're starting today. We were just talking about how blessed we are here in the state of Tennessee with some amazing lakes.
We are.
Rivers,
We've got
lakes.
500,000 acres of fishable waters, I think, across the state. So we are blessed with plenty of good fishing opportunities in Tennessee. And so we've partnered with Bill Dance, you know, the one and only. And if you fish at all, you know who Bill is, and probably the first true fishing rock star, I guess you could say, in North America. But he lives out in West Tennessee. And anyway, he's put his name on 18 different lakes across the state. And we've partnered with the Tennessee Department of Tourism and with the Tennessee State Parks to put his name on these lakes and to invest in them to make them even better for fishing.
And we talk about just passing that on from generations, and I think, you know, it used to be kind of a secret how great the fishing was here in Tennessee, but definitely word is out. A lot of people coming in and taking advantage of what we know we have in our own backyard.
Yes, I think stats show that about 1.7 million people fish in Tennessee every year, so that's a whole lot more than our state's population, so that means we're getting people from all over that come here to go fishing. So we're just thrilled to start this initiative with Bill, and it's going to take a couple years to stock the lakes, to improve ramps, parking, and fishing piers, docks, and things like that around these 18 different lakes to make them even better.
So you're just basically taking a look sort of one at a time at some of the improvements that could be made to make them even more accessible?
I think so. I can't say specifically what will be done on each one, but I know Watauga Lake is one of Bill Dance's signature lakes, so right here in Upper East Tennessee, and we'll be investing in it. And then go down the river here a little ways, get to Douglas Lake, and Norris is not far away either. So those are right here at home, and those are Bill Dance signature lakes, and we're thrilled to see what happens with this project.
Man, I love to see. I've got a 6-year-old, and just getting him out there, especially with his dad, creating those memories, there's nothing like it.
You ain't kidding. And for people that don't fish, maybe they can't relate, but it might be time to pick up a rod and reel and to learn, because we do have a lot of great fishing here. And
I think over the last couple of years, people have maybe, you know, tried out the new hobby, and now they're hooked.
COVID has been a blessing to the outdoors, you know, and
Yeah.
I'd say COVID's a blessing in any aspect, but it has, because it's created a lot of new hunters and anglers because there wasn't anything else to do. They decided to get outdoors and pick up a license and go hunting or fishing maybe for the first time, and we've kept about 80% of those new hunters and anglers, so we are so thrilled about this project and just getting people outside.
Yeah, that is awesome. Reprioritizing our life, that is for sure. And then also, now's the time if people want to make some comments. You've got an open comment period.
Correct. Yeah, every 2 years we vote on our hunting regulations or make changes to them. We used to do that every year, but now we'll do fishing one year and hunting the next. So right now through February 15th, if you want to make comments on our hunting seasons, any other regulation changes, you can do that. You can submit those to twra.huntingcomments@tn.gov and tell us what you think about it. And you can imagine we get oodles and oodles of suggestions, you know, and they're all over the map, but this is the time to make your voice heard if you want to.
Well, and that's great. You know, then you can sit down and take a look at everything and see what might be on the priority list for the next time.
We do, and this will be presented to the Tennessee Fish and Wildlife Commission at their April meeting, along with the agency's proposals. So there'll be kind of a summary of all this given to them. We'll make suggestions on what changes we want to see made, and then they'll vote on them in May. So yeah, give us your opinions. It's a good way to do it, and not just slamming us on social media with all that stuff. You have to submit them through this email.
Much more productive that way.
It absolutely is.
All right, Matthew, great to have you on the show. Thanks for joining us. Man, a lot of good information. We'll give you also the website, tn.gov/TWRA. Will get you more information on everything Matthew's been talking about this morning.